Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm Kelly Green.
And I'm Mark Wilson. So glad to have you with us tonight. First up here on this Friday night, the crash that stunned Tampa Bay. And now a jury says someone's got to pay a big price. George Cage was killed on Bayshore Boulevard back January 9th, 2020, by an out-of-control pool supply truck. Driver Benjamin Ahas has already pleaded guilty. And now a jury says he and the pool supply company should pay Gage's widow $17 million. Let's go to Fox 13's Evan Axelbank live on Bayshore Boulevard with the story. Evan.
Well, George and Susan's marriage of 46 years was ended in an instant. The jury found that the crash could have been avoided because of the way the driver was supervised at work and because of the way he wasn't. The aftermath of the crash at Bayshore and Julia was horrific enough. But imagine witnessing the crash itself.
They were looking out onto the water, and the truck just went out of control and ran over them.
George Gage, a husband, friend, and financial advisor, was gone, thanks to a driver who had done shots while at work.
George never imagined in a million years that he would be killed by a drunk driver on his Bayshore Boulevard.
And now a jury says someone should pay for that pain. In Susan Gage versus Pinch a Penny South Tampa Pool Supplies and driver Benjamin Ahas, a jury said yes, that Ahas was working for Pinch a Penny that day, and yes, that there was negligence among the company and owner John Burrick that legally caused Gage's death. The jury wrote that Susan is owed $17 million for the loss of George's companionship and her pain and suffering.
George always had a smile on his face.
The jury agreed with the suit's claims that the company knew about the driver's substance abuse problems but didn't do enough about it. They found Gage should be responsible for 40% of the damages and the company and owner for 30% each. Ahas has already been held criminally accountable. He pleaded guilty almost a year after the crash in December of 2020.
I am deeply sorry for the life I took way too early, and I just hope the family one day can have forgiveness in their hearts.
Lawyers for both parties did not return our request for comment, at least not immediately so. It is unclear as to whether there is going to be an appeal in this case, though one is possible, and the driver is serving 12 years behind bars criminally for this, Mark.
Evan Axelbank live on Bayshore, not far from where that accident happened. Evan, thanks.